Attention to the man of the hour, Mr. Jimmy B. Fearless. We're going to kick off our front bumper here in just a second, and we're going to get this night and celebration of the one and only Jimmy B. Fearless kicked off. We're going to drop off. You can actually see that up there, too. This is the front bumper. It's going to drop right off into camera A, which is this guy. It's going to be a tight. I'll give you a countdown, ask you a couple questions, and then get into our first song in 3, 2, 1. We are live. Hell yeah, people. Put your hands together. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Hell yeah. Jimmy B. Fearless. Dude, thank you so much for coming in for an episode of Local Sets ATX, man. This is wonderful. All the way from Dallas, Texas.
From Dallas, 4 hours to get here, but it was well worth it. Came through the rain, almost got into a car accident. My wife was like, look in front of you. So I was like, oh, trying to, turn over and everything of that nature, but we got here safe and sound, and I'm ready to rock out.
Hell yeah, man. You technically, when you drive, you do have to look in front of you. That's a real thing.
You know what I mean? I was just trying to do my thing, trying to get here as fast as possible, doing 95, so.
Hell yeah, I get it.
Trying to get here.
I get it, man. I get it. Hydroplaning. Not safe. We don't want you to hydroplane.
I know, right?
How many songs did you bring for us this evening?
So I brought 8 songs for us this evening.
Okay, and these are all original tracks, correct?
Yes, these are from my new album, The Love Is Real, that just dropped today on Valentine's Day.
Ooh, Love Is Real on Valentine's Day. Yeah, you guys can put your hands together. Come on, put it together. Give us some love. Very nice, very nice. What is the first track, the first song from your album that you're going to do?
So the first song we're going to do is Runaway. The video is about to drop. So Runaway is about sometimes if you have anxiety or if you just get tired of being at work or just tired of dealing with people, sometimes you just need to escape. Sometimes you just need to run away. So I use the metaphor of going to space. That's how far I want to get away from these people and just the world in general. So my first song is Runaway, and it was one of the first singles from my album. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hell yeah, man. All right, I'm going to cue you up, and then you do you as soon as you hear the music start. Are you ready?
All right, let's get it.
Fearless. Baby, let's just fuck the world and run away.
And run away, and run away.
Let us just leave this earth.
Leave the earth.
And go to Mars.
Up and away. Up and away. Say the love is real, promise they turn away. I'm introverted and today I'm drained. We ain't not the same, they can't understand the pain. Baby, I'm worried. They wired up, I don't know who to trust. Free thug, free dirt. Turn on one another, they don't know they worth. Me? I wanna be Mr. Fix-It. I'm unrealistic, it's bordering on sadistic. Said I need a long time, guess that you'd have missed it. I ignored your call, lied, told you that I missed it. I don't want to be a statistic, I'm trying to live in peace. But I keep a peace, if they want to risk it. Maybe only way for it to be solved is to evolve. Go up to space and say fuck it all. Yeah.
Baby, let's just fuck the world.
And run away, and run away.
Let us just leave this earth.
Let's just leave the earth.
And go to Mars.
Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. Outside all day, need to regenerate. Jump in my space, coupe and fly away. Eyes in the sky, mill the grass. Move fast, turn back time like the Flash. Mind won't rest, I keep reliving my past. Flex capacitor crash, it ain't on the dash. Blast off, last call. Another shot of whiskey, that brown guard. All this leaf in my lungs, thick botanical gardens. We all got problems, using substances to solve it. I wear off, issues ain't resolved. Blow it off, say the love is real and fix it all. Above it all, only way for it to be solved is to evolve into the world, say fuck it all. Yeah.
Baby, let's just fuck the world and run away.
And run away, and run away.
Let us just leave this earth.
Let's just leave the earth.
And go to Mars.
Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. Up and away. Outside all day, need to regenerate. Jump in my space, coupe and fly away. Up and away. Up and away. up and away, up and away. Outside all day, need to regenerate. Jump in my space, coupe and fly away. Come on, how about you come and run away with me? Come on, grab my hand and fly away with me. Come on, how about you come and run away with me? Come on, grab my hand and fly away with me. We going up, we going up, we going up, we going up. I said it's up, you know we up, we going up, we going fearless.
Baby, let's just fuck the world and run away. Let us just leave this earth and go to Mars.
Yeah! Woo! Hell yeah!
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh my God, man.
Got the dimples popping today, you heard me?
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
Great smile, man. This is fantastic, man. What? Actually, before we go any further, I got to introduce the man next to me. I get so excited about your stuff. I want to talk to you, and I keep forgetting to introduce Mr. Midnight Milk, the Milkman, the Mystery Man. Introduce yourself real quick, man, please.
Hello to everybody. It is Midnight Milk, the milkman in the building. I hope all is well. I love what you just did, sir.
Hell yeah. What got you into like hip hop and rap and music, man? This is great.
So my father died when I was 12, and my guy on the bus, like that I used to ride to school with and stuff, we used to always battle rap. So back in like early 2000s, that was the thing, battle rapping on the school bus. And the Eminem album dropped, which was like, I think like Slim Shady LP or something like that. Marshall Mathers, one of those crazy ones. And his granddad had died that same year. So me and him would just walk home once we got off the bus and would just rap. And it became like a release for us. It became a stress reliever, and it helped us with our depression as being young men without our father figures being there anymore. So music became kind of our escape. We went from rapping on tapes that we got from Goodwill in the basement to rapping in his room, making his grandma mad, music blasting, battle rapping across the city, starting our own record label, joining other record labels, making beats, moving to Atlanta to do music. So basically, it all started off because of pain, but the music allowed for me to release the pain and allowed for me to cope in a healthier way compared to other ways.
Yeah, it's a struggle sometimes to find constructive ways to deal with the pain that you have in your life rather than destructive. And a lot of people turn to destructive manners, and then their life gets even worse. It's a circle of negativity. It's like negativity begets negativity.
Yeah, man.
It's wonderful you found a positive thing from such a traumatic loss, man. Especially at 12 years old.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a beautiful thing to realize at a young age like that.
Yeah, man. My brother Bobby De Niro, he's on the live on Instagram right now.
Shout out to Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby De Niro, the best rapper from Delaware, period, the best producer, where I'm originally from. That's who I was talking about. That's the one who was in my corner and helped me. And the reason why I am the artist I am today is because of him. So he's even though we're not related, that's my brother.
Hell yeah,
so,
man.
Love that dude, man. He really helped me during that tough time, and we both helped each other.
Hell yeah, man. So wait, when did you officially get to Texas?
Okay, so
This is a story. I feel like this is a story.
this is extreme story. So I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware, 302. What it do? Northside all day. Holla at your boy. Riverside, Bucket 26. Let's go. Anyway, if you know, you know. So at the age of 18, I moved to Hawaii, and I worked on the cruise line, and I didn't really want to go to college. So after that, I came back to Delaware, stayed there for a few years, and then I moved to Atlanta, trying to pursue music and other things. I stayed in Atlanta for like 8 years, and then I moved to Cleveland. I met my wife in Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
Courtney, love you, baby.
What's up,
met
Courtney?
My wife, she's here.
Wait, shout out to Courtney. She's right here in the audience shot right there.
Yep.
Hey.
She's shy, but she on point. So we moved from Cleveland back to Atlanta, so I stayed in Atlanta for 2 more years. Then we moved to Bloomington, Illinois.
Get the
Dude,
I know, yeah, we were talking about
we were
that.
connecting on this earlier, and I was like, bro, no
Get
way.
the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I'm glad we got to surprise you with that. So moved to Bloomington, Illinois, because I work for a place that's in Bloomington. I'm not gonna say, but if you know Bloomington, you know where I work.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
So worked
crazy.
in Bloomington, got promoted, and then moved here to Dallas. And I
Hell
moved
yeah.
here during the pandemic. So in Bloomington, you have to wear a mask, gas mask, hazmat suit.
That's a thing.
You know, you gotta carry a rifle
thing.
when you go outside to get some toilet paper because of the pandemic. In Texas, y'all act like there wasn't a pandemic. They didn't say that word. COVID didn't exist. So it was like freedom living here. And ever since then, me and my wife say like, this is most definitely probably our forever home. We will always have a residence here in Texas.
Hell yeah.
Because Texas is one of the best places I've ever lived. And I done lived a lot of places.
Shouts out to Texas.
Hell yeah.
True freedom.
Yeah, we got some Texas love in the house. I share your sentiment. I was also in Illinois. I was in Chicago during the pandemic, and it got a little spicy.
Yeah.
I'll just
yeah.
leave it at that. It got a little crazy, and then I just realized that I needed to live anywhere else, and then
Yeah.
we came here to Austin,
Dude,
Texas.
I left Illinois right when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I know what's gonna happen here. I was gonna happen here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting. Look, I love Chicago. Actually, I think we have some friends. Shout out to Kristen Salika. Kristen Salika Hughes watching in Chicago right now. I love my heart. Will always have a little bit of a home in Chicago. I love it there. But I will say this: Austin's a lot fucking better.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Austin's the shit. I love
Austin, Dallas,
Yeah.
Texas, or Houston. I haven't been to San Antonio yet, but that's actually my next stop. Trying to book a show out there.
Hell yeah, man.
I want to experience all of Texas because, like I said, we're gonna be here.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. So yeah, you've been around. You've been around a minute. Did you have any formal education in the music world? Like, how did this whole thing start? I know you said it was after your father passed, but like, that was just like freestyle rap. When did you really start to get into the more serious side? Because I've got a whole track list here that you produce, so you clearly know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you learn about music. The way I learned was through making mistakes and by continuous failures and by having bad songs. So where I'm from, when you would when I would
He's gonna talk about something. It's amazing.
when I would come out with a song and me and my friends would play it, we used to burn CDs. So we'll all play it, and if it was a terrible song, people will come to your house and be like, I want to fight you, because that's how bad the song was. And it was serious, like a fist fight. So we pushed each other. I always wanted to have songs on the radio, but also songs that meant something. So I just honestly went to the studio, and I just constantly recorded and made mistakes, not understanding breath control, not understanding cadence, not understanding different flows, not understanding what beats don't work for me. It's a lot. It's a long process, and I still go through it today. For The Love Is Real, I recorded 75 songs. That album has 13 songs.
Holy shit! You recorded 75 songs
Yeah.
for this.
8 from 75.
Yeah,
Wow, dude, that's remarkable.
because my music, I wanted the whole album to have a message. So it's called The Love Is Real. It's not just because of Valentine's Day. So when I make music, I need to craft it in a way that it makes sense and it tells a message. And sometimes when you're doing that, the message get lost. So you take a song out, do another song. So, yeah.
What is the over? I mean, The Love Is Real, but what is the overall message of the album?
Well, there's two messages. One is that no matter what family does, no matter what people say, no matter what happens, the main thing is the main thing, and that's the love.
Hell yeah.
So me and you can have confrontation. Me and you can have a disagreement. But it doesn't matter because the love is still there. We can have an argument. You can get divorced. You can break up. You can hate this person. But that love is still there. It's somewhere in you. The next message, and you look at the album, you'll see it and hear it when you play the album, is can't forget what she said. So when you have someone that says something to you that's detrimental, that kills you, such as you'll never make it, or such as you're a loser, or such as you're wasting your time, that there, it makes you think like, well, does this person really truly love me? So you pray that the love is real. So the album talks about being helpless, talks about wanting to run away. It talks about, wanting to have a type of escape. But it also talks about how even with everything that happens, the main thing is that the love is real. And
Hell
it
yeah.
has to stay that.
I love that, man.
Beautiful.
I love that. Yeah, absolutely. You guys can applaud. Hell yeah.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah. That's a beautiful message. And I'll also say this: a lot of times when people do those things, they're like, "Oh, you're a loser. You're wasting your time. Whatever." those people are projecting because they're unhappy.
Oh, yeah.
It's that expression, misery loves company. I've never seen so many judgmental people who are the most miserable, unhappy, unfulfilled people that can't wait to tell everybody how they should live their life. Fuck those people. You don't need them, and you're doing the thing that you want to do. Yeah, if you have passion in your life for the things that you're doing, follow your passion. Don't worry about the negativity in life. There's always going to be naysayers. Don't ever let that be an albatross to your success. Were you gonna say something?
I said, fuck them. Yeah, if anything, it just feeds you even harder and harder. Like, those things, at least for
Get in
me.
that microphone.
Get in that mic?
Get in that microphone.
At least for me, man, like, I get you. Like, people have told me the same, similar situations. Like, you're not going to do shit. Like, you're not going to get there. And it's just like, all right, well, I'm going to keep doing me because it's important to me. And I'm going to show the truth within me so y'all can, you know.
Yeah, and we've all went through loss. We've all went through pain. The best thing in this world is going through heartbreak and then coming back from that and then experiencing true love.
Hell yeah, man.
Like that there is such a pivotal thing. Either be from your parents not really loving you, your spouse, or a friend not really loving you. And when you really feel it and you really embrace it, it's something that you don't want to lose. It is so special. That's why I'm glad I dropped the album kind of corny on Valentine's Day, right? It's a heart and everything of that nature.
I love it.
I love that because it is about love in all of its elements.
I love it, man. I love what you're doing. Your music so far is awesome.
Thank you.
This is also our first hip hop artist we've had on the show. So, we get a lot of like folk music and country because we're in Austin, Texas. But this is dope, dude. I'm so happy you're doing this. An open door to other hip hop artists that want to come on. Like, I want this to be a platform for all artists, not just one genre. So this is great, man. I love it. What is the second song that you brought for us this evening?
So the second song is a combination. It's Hold Up and Small Circle, High Walls. So Hold Up is more along the lines of a message to people, like, be careful who you hang around with because you never know what they put in that blunt. You never know what they put in that drink.
Yep.
It's really a message to young ladies to be like, be careful. Young people in general, be careful. When someone says, we gonna party all night, watch out for that. You know, no Diddy, as they like to say now. And that was before that all happened. And Small Circles, High Walls kind of is an explanation of me. Why I keep a small circle and why I keep high walls. So I keep a few people around me and I keep my guard up. It's not a great thing, but it is something that unfortunately in this world you do have to do.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, no new
it's a
friends.
combination of both.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to kick your song off, and then you do you whenever you hear the music start. You ready?
Yep, let's get it. Come on, rock with me.
To get your love to tell you anything. To get your love to tell you anything.
Hold up, look close. Don't wanna pop that and make it ghost. Hit the pause, hold out. Don't wanna be on the block, zombied out. Don't run from your problems. Make a temporary, permanent problem. All the stress, we all got it. How to handle, we all novice. They took a dose, now she doze. Round ones, you don't know. Now you float, they some hoes. Can't trust them as far as you can throw. It's okay, you ain't high. You uncomfortable, I understand why. Because you hang around the wrong kind. Watch out for the one that say these lies.
Hold up, hold up. We be rolling until the sun up. Hold up, hold up. We be rolling until the sun up. Hold up, hold up. We be rolling until the sun up. Hold up, hold up. We be rolling until the sun up.
Hold up.
Don't believe the lies. Yeah. I said don't believe the lies. Yeah. I said don't believe the lies. Ooh, I said don't believe it.
Hold up. Come on. Small circles and high walls. I keep a small circle and high walls. Worry about the price of success. Wait till you see the bill to regrets. No inspiration, time for speculation. But they want me to give them respect. They eating off clips. They roll their eyes and they criticize. Asking for their dreams, they won't even try.
What I wanted won't materialize. Off your failures, they monetize. I'm cooking up, you can get the dishes. Not even asking for ingredients. They beyond selfish, these niggas devious. But they leeches, it's ingenious. By your activity, don't care at all. I am stepping back from it all. So you ain't gotta ask me why I keep a small circle and high walls. A small circle and high walls. You forgot I remember it all. For this life I won't apologize. Big smiles, dead eyes. You betray, I'm not surprised. A small circles and high walls. A small circle and high walls.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Smash that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Dude, you got that had like a little Maybach music vibe to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I like to switch it up, you know.
like that.
I got some party stuff that's coming up next, but the next song is really laid back. More like a loungy type vibe thing, but also has a message to it. You know what I mean? Very important message.
No, those were you were speaking some real shit in there. Like, you feeling uncomfortable within yourself because you're with the wrong people?
Yep.
That's real, bro.
Yeah, man.
I really enjoy how you're switching between melodies and hitting bars as well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I think that the most important thing when it comes to music is being creative as possible and not trying to catch a vibe. Like, a beat might have a vibe to it and have a certain groove, but it's my job as an MC to be able to say something on there or just to get get it moving. Yeah. And I really take that dead to rights, really like take that serious. Yeah. Like, to be like an MC, to be a rapper is not just some stuff that you just do just because you want to. No, it's something that's in your heart, it's a passion, and it's a responsibility. Because the Bible says, even if you don't believe in the Bible, it says the most dangerous weapon is the tongue. Because it can raise kingdoms and destroy them.
Hell yeah.
We've seen it in history, so you have to be careful what you say. And also you can attract the wrong things with what you say. So I'm real cognizant of what I say. And it's on purpose why I speak this way, because I do want to send a message, even if it is, a nice little vibe, you feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Being intentional is important,
Absolutely. What, for your family, you talked about some people that maybe might not be supportive for some of the endeavors that you currently have. What about the people who are still in your life currently? Are those people supportive?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say that usually when you do music, when you're first starting out, you get more love from the people that don't know. So like on Instagram, stuff like that, you'll get love from people that never heard of you before. But that love from family is different. That knowing I do music is different. I didn't know the impact of me doing music had on my cousins and my other family members. Like the fact that, Jimmy do music. Everybody know Jimmy do music. Like when they think I want to rap, they come to Jimmy, me. And it's crazy that I'm influential to my family when I never thought like that. Like the reason why a lot of them did stuff was because of me.
Oh, shit. That's beautiful, man.
But I'm not even popping, I'm not even blowing up. But it's the fact that I'm doing it. Like the fact that I'm doing this makes people be like, yo, he's really doing it.
You're doing it, yeah. That's a thing, man. Sometimes leading by example is all you need to try to put it out into the world. And it's like that little bit of positivity can mean a lot to, especially if somebody's feeling stuck.
Can you turn yourself up a little bit? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me, I'm fighting the audio in the room here. I'm trying not to get too much of the background.
You're doing this is the best. Okay. I do have to say this. This, I think, is the dopest format of anything I've ever done musically.
Thanks,
so
man.
Thank you so much for this.
Hell yeah.
I'm very humbled and honored.
Thank you, buddy.
This is tight.
I appreciate it. It's there's a chaotic room in here. There's a lot happening, but we're gonna make it work. Now I was saying that it's sometimes when you just do something, you can lead by example that way, and there might be somebody who's stuck in life and they just see you do something and they might be like, you know what, I'm gonna try this too. and just see what happens. You never know what the butterfly effect of that is.
Right.
Because that person might not continue on, but that could influence another person that does. That could be the next Kendrick or whatever. It's like it's really kind of remarkable, the butterfly effect on positivity in the world. I get it. Your music's dope. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I get to influence my family and hopefully other people, but I'm influenced by them as well, and it's kind of hard to say that sometimes, you don't get the chance to. So I have a lot of family members that do music, friends that do music. Most of my friends do music, so it's awesome to support.
Well, I want to figure out a way to get, because you said you had like a whole crew that you usually do this with. I would love to get them down here to do this on a larger stage, like outside, where we have more room and less chaos with the audio here. I think that'd be dope.
The last song that we're going to do tonight is from my upcoming album called Fortuna, which is going to be coming out in the summertime. And that album, Fortuna, if you don't know, is about fortune. So it's like a Greek god of fortune.
Yeah.
So some of us have good fortune, bad fortune. So the album kind of 10 songs that talk about that, the good and the bad. Why am I so lucky? Like survivor's guilt. So it talks about that. And I have my cousins in it because we're all in different situations, financially, life-wise, whatever. And all of my cousins, all of my family have such a dope story to tell that I can't wait to just let y'all hear the music because it's so banging.
I would love that, man. I would love that. Open invitation for whenever we can make that happen. We'll figure out a time to do that. What do you do when you're not doing this, man? Tell us about yourself. What do you do when you're not doing this? Like, how do you relax? What do you do for fun?
I mean, this is to me the most relaxing thing on the planet. I would say this, and Milk, you can relate with me.
Oh yeah.
Certainly you, because you do a lot of acoustic and writing, so I don't know how you do that, but we'll talk about. That's why I loved your set. It prepared me for this.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Like for real, it was amazing. But what I can say is music is my relaxation and also my curse. So like when I'm recording a song that I'm working on now, it's like kind of like a little Dallas anthem. It's called Spill the Cup. And I've recorded that song like 9 times.
Dude.
I can't get my voice right. So I'm like, damn, like I can't get it right. That kills me. But it also makes me happy because I'll wake up the next morning and be like, oh, I'm about to record this again. Let's go get it. Like let's switch up the cadence. Let's do something. So that's what I love to do to relax. Another thing is chilling with my wife on the couch. You know what I mean? I got 2 cats. I'm a cat dad, for real. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What are your cats' names, man? You got to tell us your cats' names.
Martin and Sheba, I call them the Fats. Those are my babies, you know what I mean? I ain't got no kids, but those are the Fats.
Martin after Martin.
We like watching boxing, football, basketball, movies. I love being on the couch with my wife, but I also love performing, going out and doing music. And then, of course, YFM Sports Podcast. I got my co-host here, Rita, from Rita's Fucked Up Stats.
Shit, we got a co-host in the audience?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, I'm going to go. Wait, can you move back so we can see Rita? Can you move back out of frame? What's up, Rita? Where are you? Oh, I'm in the way.
Rita from Rita's Messed Up Stats.
Hey, hell yeah.
She got the worst stats in the game, and it's comical.
Oh, my God, I love it.
We
Big
love
vibes.
football. We love basketball, so we talk about that. Season 2 just ended after the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Eagles. I didn't want the Chiefs to win, but if you're a Chiefs fan, I respect you, and I ain't got no problem with you.
I'm from Philly. That was a big day for us. That was a huge day for us.
I bet it was. And I did not predict that. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't either, man. I figured the NFL was rigged and that was going to the Chiefs.
I mean, I love football. Like, I love football like I love music.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I mean NFL. I love the NFL. It's reality TV for guys to me. To me, it's just like, Married to Medicine or something crazy like that. It's psycho. But I didn't expect that. And that's why I love football. Because it makes you, it's like, I didn't think the Eagles would win like that. So it was dope.
Especially not like that.
I mean,
That was murder.
that was murder.
I'm waiting for them to strap up T Swift. Put her in the game.
They cheered for Trump and they booed Taylor Swift. I was like, we in a, I have this theory. You ever heard of the Bose Hadron Collider?
Yeah, I sure have.
So I think I really truly believe this. When they looked for the God particle, I think they found it, didn't really detect it, and we went to a different dimension.
That's what is that? That's I'm forgetting the theory of that, but it's the Mandela effect.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like we're actually in an alternate universe. Like somebody tried to find the God particle, shit went sideways, and everything in the other universe died, and we're actually living in the other. Everything shifted to a different timeline. That's a lot for people who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you know, I'm a little nerdy, but I would say like if you think about quantum mechanics, that if you heard about the chip just being discovered, that basically proves that there are multiple dimensions, because the only way quantum mechanics works is if there's multiple dimensions stacked on top of each other. So we are just in one where, you know, the president is a reality TV star.
There you go. Dude, I want to come on your podcast. We should come on your podcast and just fucking rant about nonsense, because this sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we could do that.
I would love that, man. I would love that. All right, let's get to the third song of the evening. I'm going to mess with this back speaker and see if we can't get this squelch to leave us alone. But what is the third song that you brought for us this evening, sir?
The third song is called The Weekend. So right now we're going to party like it's the weekend. Even though it's Friday, I made this song because I like to go out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And, you know, I get tired of work just like everybody else because I got a regular job. And I wanted to treat the weekday like it was the weekend. So the song is about, you know, being careful with being late to work because you partied all night. That's what this song is about, and it's a vibe. So y'all come and vibe with me, man. Let's slow it down a little bit.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to kick this off, and you do your thing whenever you hear the music. Okay, you ready?
All right, let's get it. I know it starts aggressive. I love it. Like, oh, what's this? What's this? Why is it so? Hold on. Let's wait for it.
Turn the weekday to the weekend. Turn the weekday to the weekend.
Come on, vibe, y'all.
Turn the weekday to the weekend.
Hold up.
Work start at 7, gon' be tight. Late again, I'm gon' be 5. Supervisor ask what happened, I'm gon' lie. Truth is, I just wanna go outside. I done lost so many, know that life is too short. It is. When I'm drinking, I make sure I let a little pour. Know the love is real, wish I could see you more. Love is real. Getting too real. It does. Oh Lord, I'ma need another shot like I missed it. Hey, I'ma need another shot like I missed it. Hey, I'ma need a ride, know I'm past the limit. Hey, and the love is real, just in case you missed it. Yeah, oh yeah, going to the store. Get another case, then another case, then another case, tapping up the chaser. Know it's good vibes, know that we live, screaming offside. Turn the weekday to the weekend. Turn the weekday to the weekend.
To the weekend.
Turn the weekday to the weekend.
I'm so happy it's Friday, I swear. I'm so happy. Hold up.
Turn the weekday to the weekend. Turn the weekday to the weekend. Turn the weekday to the weekend.
Hit the bar on a Monday. Getting tipsy on a Tuesday. Wildin' out on a Wednesday. Too thirsty on Thursdays. Hold up. Hit the bar on a Monday. Getting tipsy on a Tuesday. Wildin' out on a Wednesday. Too thirsty for Thursdays. Yeah.
Turn the weekday to the weekend. 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 Turn the weekday to the weekend.
Hold up. Keep on saying
North side, north side, north side.
South 2, East side 2, West side 2. I got you.
Always saying north side, north side, north side.
Yeah. Little vibey. I like that, man. I love that song.
Dude, that's a dope track.
Thank you very much.
I'm choking on my own saliva. I'm so smooth.
Yeah, that's big vibes.
Thank you,
That's
man.
big vibes. We looked at each other as soon as you dropped it. We were just like, damn.
I know the way it hit is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's this? I love that. I love that song, man.
That's a type of song that belongs in like a film. That's like when your crew's getting together to do some stupid shit, and like the B-roll footage of the montage right before it goes down. That's the track, dude. That's great. I love that.
Yeah, I love that song, man. I'm glad it's getting on like a lot of R&B playlists and like lo-fi playlists. So that's a dope thing. I think a lot of people hear that song and don't know what to do with it when it first starts. So it's, believe it or not, performing that song compared to Lost in a Bottle, which I'm going to get to, it's crazy how it's a vibe switch. But I love it because it's like a crazy song to perform at like lounges and stuff like that. It's so smooth that it makes people be like, I don't even know what to do. So I'm glad that I was able to hear that beat and be like, oh, this is what I just thought about it as soon as I heard it. So
I was going to ask you about. Sorry, I might cut you off. You go.
Oh, I might be asking the same thing you might be asking.
What are you going to ask?
I was going to ask him about the beats.
Oh yeah, I think you're asking the
Yeah,
same thing.
I was curious. You get a beat pack, or you got a producer you work with, or are you out there cooking it up yourself?
So,
Or both, all the above.
So basically, and I want to shout out this company because it's important to me. BeatStars is what I use.
BeatStars.
So
Okay.
using BeatStars, I've now had people on Instagram literally send me beats. So like I get beats on my email constantly.
Nice.
Like, hey, do this, do that. But I made those introductions. I bought those beats. And I was just like, yo, I love this vibe. I'm gonna buy the beat. I'm buying the stems. And then shout out to Dexter, man. I hope he's on the live. Dexter is my engineer. He engineers all my music. He's in London. So like I
Got your
get beats
from London.
Oh my, yo, that's my. He knows how to mix me. Like having an engineer, I record at the house. I send it to him. It comes back. It's clean. We work on it, revise it together. And I believe in having like an international coalition for music because everybody got different vibes. So a lot of my beats I get from Way Too Lost, who's from Germany. Kirkle, country bands. You probably know country bands. He's from Atlanta. I got beats from him. I get beats from a lot of other people. So I like to mix up in vibes. So that's where I get my beats from. It's from BeatStar, or people send them to me and be like, yo, here go like 50 beats. If you like it, here it is, and that's what it is. So, yeah.
That's dope, dude. I didn't realize. So you're already basically international. People just aren't aware of it yet. You're doing it big, dude.
I mean, we still on the way up, but it's funny like when you get like, you finally get a check for like publishing from like TuneCore, or not TuneCore, but from like ASCAP. And it's like, oh, I got a $50 check from Australia because somebody's playing a song I released 3 years
Hell
ago.
yeah, dude. That's
Who
fucking
is
dope.
playing this song? But it's getting played somewhere. So like, that's what I love about that part of the music is that it's worldwide. I can get my song placed on a playlist and you don't know who's playing it. I mean, most of my music is played in Brazil and here. And it's
Brazil?
crazy. I don't know nobody in Brazil, but I'm half Latin, so I got a little Latin flair with me. There you go.
There you
You
go.
might have to start speaking Portuguese for him.
Say that again?
I said you might have to start speaking Portuguese for him.
Oh man, and that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking English. I'm not even Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Portuguese. So, but I'm blessed that anyone just plays one song, one stream means the world to me.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, I have a feeling once people catch on to your music, they're going to be playing it a lot more. Your music's good, man. It's
Thank you.
legitimately really good.
Thank
This
you.
is very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Like it's like I'm so happy we're doing the genre of music because we don't get a chance to do it here in Austin very often. And this is just I'm just ear to ear grinning, dude. This is the fucking coolest thing.
Thank you.
What keeps you doing music? Like what inspires you to keep going, man?
My wife, she so I stopped doing music for a while, got up to like 300 pounds, got depressed, had to go to therapy for like the first time in my life. Now, obviously I'm an African American male, half Spanish, but you look at me, I don't probably scream therapy. But my wife said, you need to talk to somebody about your past. Like I said, my father died young. He died from alcoholism, rough childhood, crazy household. But my mom was the bomb. She tried as best as she can, had good sisters, but I grew up rough. I grew up project baby, just like a lot of other people in the world. So I went to therapy, and my therapist was like, what makes you happy? And I never really got asked that before. I was like, well, I'm a man. Making money, take care of my family make me happy. But it was like, oh, music makes me happy. Like, that's what makes me happy. So my wife was like, just do music, even if nobody don't like it. And when I got back into it after like a hiatus, it was bad. Like my music was, I couldn't keep the flow. What I was making was awful. It sounded crazy, cringy. I didn't want nobody to hear it. Like it was awful. But then I just kept working on it because it does make me happy. Like I said, it's a gift and a curse, right? Sometimes it makes me sad when I can't get this beat to work right. But then I do a song like The Weeknd, which is totally out of my regular genre, and I can make a good song. So
I love that, man.
depression is really what, not trying to be depressed and trying to have that additional purpose and using God's gift that he gave me, which is the gift of gab, in music is what really like makes me continue to do it.
Hell yeah, man. I love that. It's like taking something that would potentially be destructive and turning it into something constructive.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful message for anybody that I think is willing to listen to it or willing to hear it, man. That's great.
Find something that you love. And it's an artist, I can't remember her name. I think her name is Doshi. She just won all these Grammys. She's a female rap artist. Dope. Album is crazy, real hip hop-ish. But she said something. She said, stop making music for streams. Make music because you want to and be creative.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell
And
yeah.
it's so freeing. It just allows you to, just be happy.
If you live your life, if you follow the things that you love and you love them genuinely, you don't lie to yourself about it, but you really truly love something, somebody else will find that same passion for what you're doing. It's like the chaos happens when you start to chase what you think people will like and you think someone would give you gratification for. That's when shit goes off the rails because you're chasing a ghost. But if you just follow the thing that you're doing for yourself, man, I think that's the key to success for everybody. I really, really believe that.
And part of music in general is the thing that people hold on to the most is the fact that they feel like they can understand you and see who you are in that moment, right? Like, and if you're not being genuinely yourself in that moment, then it's going to be harder to grasp onto.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it is freeing to have something because I know a lot of people don't. Like you go on YouTube and hear a lot of people like, I'm 36, I don't have any kids, I don't have no life. Like it's sometimes people going through some really messed up stuff. So I'm glad I found something, and it's something I truly love to do. And it can be crazy sometimes, right? It could be wild going to open mics and, you sitting there for 4 hours to perform and then you get one song. Like, Jesus, that's why I'm so grateful for this, You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly
You're like,
what you mean, bro.
Can I get my shit off? Like, let me get my shit off, And then, like, nobody in the crowd like it. It's a struggle, but it's a beautiful thing to do. It really is. To put music in the world, it's awesome. And just to have something like that, it helps. It helps me. It helps my soul.
I agree with you, bro.
Thank you.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
This microphone is chaos. I'll just lean across the table where
There you
it's
go.
getting less feedback. For
Lean
whatever.
with it, rock with it.
I was in the shop more too. It's nice.
I was going to ask you got a heart on your hoodie and your T-shirt. Is that for the logo for your album?
Yes, so I'm all about merch. I ain't gonna front. I love merch. I'm about to actually get my own heat press because if you want to be in music, I truly believe that it's a product you need to market yourself. So yeah, I got a hoodie, I got the shirt, I even got this jacket here. Also has the Love Is Real on it. My vinyls are on the way for the album. I want to show that I can actually sell merch, and I think that music is also about having something that you can wear, you can display, you can consume, and I'm really looking for like those people that love that, and that's something I want to offer people. Like I want you to come with me, grow with me, and I'm taking off pairs of my clothing so you can grow with me and watch it, come with me with the music, So yeah, I always have merch on. Usually this is what I wear constantly to promote, you know what I mean?
I love it, man. And we're gonna buy some of that merch from you later because I need takeaways from the first hip hop artist ever to come on Local Sets. This is
Hey,
dope
buy
as
the
shit.
album. It helps with the sound scan.
I would love it.
love and appreciate it. $5.
Yeah,
That's all it
absolutely.
is. $5.
Done and done. Let's get to song number 4, and then I've got some more questions for you.
Cool.
What is the 4th track that you have for us this evening, good sir?
So the 4th track is Helpless. It is actually featuring Juju Walker, an actual talented singer. She's not here, so I'm going to just be vibing out while she's singing. But this is the actual intro to The Love Is Real. And it's called Helpless because sometimes, a lot of times, being in love is really what that feels like. And certainly when you have heartbreak.
Oh,
So,
I love it. All right, I'm going to cue you up, and then you do your thing when you're ready. Hang on just a sec.
Rich, but without love, you ain't wealthy. See my eyes dead in every selfie. Fake smiles, I'm so stealthy.
With this pain inside my soul,
Friends on social media have so many.
to you,
Why I feel so empty? Yeah, you know me, but that don't mean that you really know me. Say you love me. I think it's time that you show me. I say the love is real, but when do you become too attached? Huh?
state the facts.
Yeah. I don't count my blessings, even though you're a blessing. You know I'm preaching like a reverend, 'cause I pray for your essence. Oh, your body is so tempting. Give me your heart and I kept it, and now I hide it like a treasure, so I can make my past jealous. Yeah, you know I'm
Selfish, I'm sensitive and reckless and careless and restless. Oh, pathetic. It's endless. It's madness. Driving me insane. Got your love on my brain. I love you. Defenseless. I'm helpless. I'm helpless.
I don't count my blessings, even though you're a blessing. You know I'm preaching like a reverend, 'cause I pray for your essence. Oh, your body is so tempting. Gave me your heart and I kept it, and now I hide it like a treasure, so I can make my past jealous. Yeah, you know I'm selfish, oppressive, and reckless, and careless, relentless, and restless. Pathetic is endless, madness down madness, so come get your vengeance. Yeah, I guess that's what they mean when they say you helpless. Yeah, and I can't help it, I'm so helpless. Yeah, and I can't help it, I'm so helpless.
Selfish, I'm sensitive and reckless and careless and restless. Oh, pathetic. It's endless. It's madness.
Shout out to Juju. Oh my God, that woman right there can sing, man.
Hell
That woman
yeah.
right there can sing, man.
They gave me goosies.
Yeah, she is
Real,
a,
bro.
she is a,
That's my track, man. That's the intro to the album. Like, I never started an album like that before, or anything like that before, or done a song like that before. But given that much raw emotion, that's why I had to take my hoodie off, because it's something that's true and real. I love that song.
it's a dope song, man. Her voice is it's phenomenal.
I mean,
Her voice is something, dude.
She's next. Like, I cannot wait for y'all to hear more of her music. She's actually a gospel singer, and everybody's like, "Oh, why do you do gospel?" Well, gospel is different now. You can do gospel R&B, you can do gospel rap. So she's a gospel singer. She loves God, but her voice is a blessing from God. Like, there's no other way to describe that. Like, her voice is beautiful, and she recorded that at her house. Like, that is crazy. Like, love Juju. And I hope she's on live stream. Thank you so much. Hey, she is on live stream. Hey, Juju.
Hey.
Shout out to Juju.
Shout out
Love
to
you,
Juju.
Juju.
What's up? You have
You
an
just killed
amazing
that.
voice. You have an
I know
amazing
you're not
voice.
here, but you know I had to perform that song. Like, I
said don't go on
I
the
can't
jump.
do your voice, but we played you. I love you. I love you so much.
I love it, man. How did you and Juju meet? How did that happen?
She had a reel where she was singing about something, and I was just like, I I was blown away. I was like, who is this? So I went to her Instagram. I was like, hey, how you doing? I would love to do a song with you. And then that was it. Real simple. I love like how we connected.
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, email. That's how the way the world works. So.
That's sometimes the easiest thing is like the right thing. You look at like how hard you might try for one thing, and the universe isn't giving it to you for some reason, and then all of a sudden it's like this one thing presents itself so simplistically. That's amazing that you guys got connected that way. I did want to ask you, what's on your playlist when you're not doing music? What are you listening to?
A lot of Tame Impala.
Okay.
A lot of
okay, Tame Impala. That's those guys.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, my wife listens to like alternative rock. That's what I listen to. I do not want to sound like other rappers, so I try my best to avoid a lot of rap if I'm not creating. But since I'm creating, I've created for the past 2 years. I haven't listened to a lot of stuff.
I like that.
But
That's
I will
great.
say this: the GOAT, in my opinion, I said this 3 years ago on my podcast, is Kendrick Lamar. Before all of this funny stuff. That's the guy I listen to. So I'll probably just be either listening to Kendrick Lamar, Currency, if you know, you know.
Okay.
Probably a little Freddie Gibbs. Other than that, it's alternative rock. I'm listening to Tame Impala. I'm listening to all of that type of stuff. Like a lot of that type of music.
I dig it, man. Have you ever heard of Oheen Savant?
Whom?
Oheen Savant.
Courtney Yardell?
You guys know who this is? Oheen Savant. I just found this guy. I sent it to you,
like him. You
dude.
like him a lot.
I have like that unbelievable like crush on this guy's music and talent. He's the shit. That guy is he's like Nietzsche as like a lyricist. If he were to come back in time,
Okay.
and get into hip
His
hop.
lyricism is dumb, bro. It's going crazy. He's making connections, flip-flopping on these things. It's like...
That is what I want my next album to sound more like, because this album, when you listen, you're hearing it now, it's way more, not really complex flows, it's more deep, it's more subtle, it's more like I'm taking spaces between the bars. But I can really get deep into it. One of my biggest influences is Eminem, so I can really do triple entendre. So I'm so excited to do that on my next album. So if that's what he sounds like, he or she, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to hear that. So as soon as we get done with this, get in the Spotify link from me, bro. Straight up, I need to hear that.
Yeah.
I love that you said Eminem, because I was feeling that.
Get in that
heavy
microphone.
During that song specifically.
Get closer.
Yeah, during that song specifically, I was feeling Eminem in there like very heavily.
Yeah.
And I love me some M, especially from back in the day.
Yo, Eminem, Kamikaze was insane.
Kamikaze was insane.
But he had an album, I think it was called Relapse.
Yes, bro.
He got a song on there called Stay Wide Awake.
Preach.
Oh my, and you can't even play that song because you could get banned. That's like a cancelable song. But that is what, lyrically, oh my God, man. Like when he started rapping like he was Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, like I'm dancing in my red panties, and then I was just like, this dude. So yeah, I love that type of lyricism too. Even though this album doesn't have a lot of that, that's my flavor.
I wouldn't say that, bro. I was sitting there listening to this, and it's like that's what it seems like. That's what it's for. Like it's for the words, you know. You're saying about complex flows. I feel like it's not complex.
Oh yeah.
Like I literally closed my eyes and was listening to you.
Thank you, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate that.
Straight up.
Trust me, I really, really appreciate that. Like seriously, thank you. That makes it worth it, for real.
Can I ask you a personal question with this mic that won't stop feeding back? I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm going to solve this one of these days, but not today. What's like your biggest struggle within music right now? If you could open up a little bit and maybe talk about something that might be more private. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. We can bypass it if you want, but what's something that you could share that might be a struggle for you currently in the music world?
Like in the music world?
Or music or actually anything in general. I don't want to limit it. Whatever you want to talk about.
Honestly, in terms of real life, I'm blessed. But I do have an issue when it comes to the fact that I don't know if I pulled my bootstraps up or if I'm just lucky. So to me, that's something I struggle with. You know, like trying to understand, like, am I just lucky or do I really, all this hard work is finally paying off? That's on the personal side. So I struggle with that survivor's guilt constantly because I do have a good job. My wife is blessed to have a good job. Like, we're doing okay compared to where we were. But like I said, I'm from the project, so it's like I've been poor my entire life. I'm starting to finally have some financial success. But in terms of music, though, I would say my biggest struggle is when I make a song and I like submitted to Submit Hub. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but Submit Hub to me is the proving ground for like music, in my opinion, when it comes to like the digital world. So using Submit Hub, you can put your music out there and they'll get listened to by curators and they'll listen to the song and see if they want to put it on playlists. Well, I have this problem where I do the most critical advice. So the hardest playlist to get on, and they're like million people playlists, I'll submit a song such as the last one I'm gonna play tonight from my new album, and I don't get like no placements. That to me is the hardest thing, to balance trying to make music that people want to listen to and then trying to make music that actually I love. Because I do want to be successful so I can do what I love.
I totally get it, man. We just had there was a guy named Ellis Bullard who just came in here last Saturday. He's a kind of a country, outlaw country type musician, very talented guy. And one of the things that we talked about in his episode, he just got written up in Rolling Stone magazine, and which is awesome. Shout out to Ellis. And one of the things we were chatting about was just like the amount of rejection you have to go through, and it's just thousands of no's. And there's an expression in the film world that I love. It's like some days they just don't like your eyebrows. Like you go to an audition and they're just like, oh, this person's great, but yeah, their eyebrows are off. It's not really a reason to dismiss you. The world's just working not in your favor at that time.
Yep.
And at some point with these submissions, man, people are gonna hear your music. It's fucking good, dude. Like this is really good. It's legit. It's really, really good music. I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. But unfortunately, just the way that the world works, you just have to keep throwing it against the wall. Eventually it'll stick. I don't think there's a shortcut to success over failure.
It's repetition. It's like being in the gym, bro.
It is.
You know, like you're gonna keep putting those out, and you never know. Like 5 years from now, like you said earlier, song you made 3 years ago is getting played in Australia right now.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know, it could take a while for those songs to hit, and you could be ahead of your time right now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I have seen growth by me being more consistent. So that's what I would say to anyone out there that's an artist or doing anything. It don't matter what you're doing. People will tell me like, oh, Jimmy, don't work on a new album. Just promote this. I am going to promote this album. Obviously, I'm doing videos to a lot of these songs and stuff. But being consistent pays off. On Instagram, being consistent pays off. Like, all of this stuff actually is working. I do see it going up. So even though I haven't complained about being told no a million times, I still know I'm blessed because I have a lot of streaming placements compared to other artists that are great artists. But it is a game. It's a business.
It's a business.
And you have to think that way when you do make music to an extent. You have to be professional. You got to be on time. You got to have stuff like this. You know what I mean? You got to really put the effort in. It is a business. And I have fell in love with Instagram and the business side. I hated it for years. I just wanted to do the music. That shit does not work. You keep on doing that music, your ass gonna be doing it for yourself.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, right? Because otherwise, you have to play the game of where people are. It's frustrating. I'm in the same boat. I'm like still learning this whole Instagram world and social media. I fail at it most times. We did get the live stream up tonight, which is awesome. But you just have to put yourself out there. I think a lot of times they're so afraid of failing that they don't do anything at all, and because they're afraid of looking stupid, and so it's like nobody sees them, period.
Yep.
And sometimes the best thing to do is just to put yourself out in the world and just let the world figure it out. Otherwise, you become invisible, which brings us to the next song, Invisible. See what I did there? Is that the next song? Is that
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, you did it.
You did it. I finally guessed the track.
finally got it, right?
You
finally
did that
got
nice.
it.
That was a nice little slide in pause.
No, you did that.
All right, I'm going to mute, and then I'm going to kick your track off, and you do your thing, all right?
Yeah. This song's for all the artists out there. This is for you guys. I love you guys. This is for y'all for real.
Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. Give respect like I'm a sergeant and Neiman Marcus. Treating scholars like they heartless, that's still regardless. Alexander McQueen with the gum soles. Breakfast be a bowl and California roll. Grand in my left, a grand in my right hand. Dirty goose that look like dirty bands. Gucci sneakers feel like Marcus Aurelius. Every day my birthday, not waiting for Sagittarius season. That's a longer friend last. Not when you getting this type of cash. G-Star on my ass. Versace Atmos. So much drugs, I smell burnt toast. Light stroke, easy cloak. Ballman at the ball game. Riff notes, time for when I'm bored. Ferragamo, head honcho bravado. Dry age at least 90 days. Cut the membrane and scream fuck tomorrow. Cut the green up lawnmower. I don't share with these saboteurs. Another level ain't mature. See, I can buy it all the fast cars, and fuck these model bras. Cocaine waterfalls, Jesus is appalled. Devil he applauds. Even with all this, they still don't notice me at all. I'm invisible. I don't wanna be forgettable. I don't wanna be typical. Honestly, it's unthinkable to admit that I'm invisible. Yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. Yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. The reason why I post on Facebook, the reason why I snap on TikTok. Do we call it X or Twitter? Get my angles right for Insta. All these chains and these shiny things still don't hide the pain. Plain Jane, but don't hide the name. Fake glow is the same. Bought these bots, hit a million streams. Worth all for the fame. Mirror, mirror on the wall, so vain won't change. I can buy it all the fast cars, and fuck these model bras. Cocaine waterfalls, Jesus is a ball. Devil he applauds. Even with all this, they still don't notice me at all. I'm invisible. I don't wanna be forgettable. I don't wanna be typical. Honestly, it's unthinkable to admit that I'm invisible. Yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. Yeah. I don't wanna be invisible. I'm matter. See, I'm matter. You should see me. I know you can see me. Like if you see me, said like if you see me, I cannot be invisible. I cried thinking that I might be typical. I ain't gonna lie to me, that's so difficult. You should see that my efforts are invincible, and you should see that I'm not invisible.
Yeah! Woo!
Let's go.
Hell yeah. That's another great track. That belongs in like a film score when the things start going well. Hey, what's up, everybody that you're streaming
said,
to?
the crowd and everything.
It's a
so
little.
sorry, y'all. Y'all on my Instagram, my bad.
No, that's my bad. My microphone is so hot for some reason. I don't know why. I was gonna say this. That's the type of song that's like that track is in a film when the guy gets it finally.
Right.
And there's like, again, the B-roll footage of like the car, how the things start going well, and it's like he's rolling up and everything's going right. Your music's very emotive. It's very visual. It's
Thank
fucking
you.
great, dude.
I love stories. I don't know what happened in hip hop, but it's like we just stopped telling stories.
Bro.
Like everything is like trap, everything is drugs, everything is I mess with this broad, whoop de whoop de whoop. What happened to the stories? Biggie was, a gangster rapper, but Biggie told stories.
Yeah, man.
Like everyone, like Tupac told stories. K-Dot, he tells stories. So why can't we continue to tell stories and be vulnerable and real?
Hell yeah.
That was in my head as you were doing that song. I was like, bro, my biggest problem with hip hop this day is just one, it's a carbon copy of each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, just boop, 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 boop. But you're like, I can feel what you're saying, like this is coming from you. This is genuine.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Thank you, man. I mean, I don't want to be like everyone else because I don't feel like that's real art. Even if, it never blows up because I don't sound like, Playboy Cardi or whomever. To me, it's more important to be authentic and be yourself, no matter what you do in art, because it's art.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be Picasso. I ain't trying to paint like that dude. I'm trying to be me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be Jimmy B. Fearless, which, FYI, is not a name, it's more of a statement.
How'd you come up with Jimmy B. Fearless?
My mom.
Okay.
My mom just randomly in a conversation one day was like, you gotta be fearless. And I was like, oh, Jimmy be fearless. like that's literally a statement. So when you say my name, you giving me that order. You telling me like, yo, be fearless. Stop being scared. Come down to Austin. Do this. You know what I mean? Like, do all of these things. Play music that nobody knows.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Take a chance on it. You got to be fearless like that. And that's just a statement to me.
That's real.
Are you doing snaps?
I'm doing snaps right now.
Are you doing poetry snaps?
Yeah, bro, that was a bar he just dropped.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually a bar in my song. I was like, Jimmy B. Fearless is not a name, it's a statement. So that's real life, though. So shout out to my mom. I'm pretty sure she don't even remember that. But it was just something she said.
Shout outs to Mama Be Fearless.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
Love you, mama.
Is mama watching right now?
You said what? Oh, that wasn't you. That ain't my mom. She alive.
Is your mother watching right now?
Yeah, she in some format. She probably on YouTube.
Oh, hell
I don't
yeah.
think she got Instagram, but you know, she got like 18 Instagrams.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody got parents out here, but they got like 100 Facebook. She just sent me a new Facebook request today. I'm like, how many Facebooks you got, bro? Like, mom.
She forgot the password, bro.
I know.
That's what happened.
The key is not to start a new one, mom.
It's
Like,
just easier to start a new one
Yeah,
than
she's
remember
like,
the other.
whatever.
She said, yeah, so she got like 15, like, over her. I'm like, mom, I don't know if this is fraud or what. So I just follow them all. And
It's
just,
all the same picture. It's all the same profile picture.
A lot of them no picture. It's just her name. I'm like, she wilding out.
Hell yeah, man. Well, shout out to your mom. Thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
man.
Thanks for
Thank you.
supporting your son. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Absolutely
she supporting me no matter what. It could be the worst song on the planet. That's my baby.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
love, man. So
Well, we talked about struggle. What is something, I mean, you obviously talked about your mother, something about love, but talk a little bit about like some of the stuff that's going well for you and some of the love that you have for the music that you're currently writing.
man, I mean, the music is really going up. I'm really happy about the fact that this album's out. You know, like the fact that I just crossed 6,000 Instagram followers. You know, to Kylie Jenner, that's nothing. That's a day for her. You know what I mean? That's an hour probably. But I just hit that mark. I actually had people listening to the album. The album almost is at 5,000 streams on YouTube. And the crazy thing is that, and it just came out today, but this album and none of my albums are on Spotify, Apple, or none of that. I took all of them off because they don't pay the artists. So I'll drop singles on there, but other than that, screw y'all. If you know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna get played by these streaming services that don't pay the artists. I would rather do this. I would rather sell physicals. I'd rather sell vinyls.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? So to me, that's
Shouts
going
out to
well.
you.
To get my vinyl, getting pressed, my first vinyl, and to have that coming in the mail and have already 10 pre-orders for my vinyl from a lot of people I don't even know, to me, that's love, man. It's
That's
like,
beautiful.
oh my God.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
It's amazing.
And also, dude, shout out for you to not deal with the streaming game. There's a lot of fuckery on the streaming services. I just read an article that there's ghost artists that they have. So there's a lot of, so people might not know this, but like Spotify has a lot of fill background music. People just throw it on. They're not necessarily looking for an artist in particular. So they went back in-house and they're like, how do we create ghost artists to basically be fill for background, because people don't necessarily, they're not looking for someone in particular. And then they push the fill artist up because they own the artist and they don't have to pay someone for it. And the curators got really pissed and they're like, what are you doing? This is design. And then they started getting rid of the curators, and now it's a big debacle at Spotify. And I hope they clean it up, because it's a wonderful place for people to find music, if and only if it's honest and real. But if it's another game that's going to screw the little guy, then we have to build something else. We have to build a different platform for people to be able to be found.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Curtis King. He's on my album on a song called Dream Bigger. I didn't include his verse because, you know, I'm up here performing. He's not here. But Curtis King they call him like the DIYer. He's the one that was like, remove your music for streaming. And also Dexter, my engineer, was like, no, sell physical, sell hard.
Yeah.
It's okay. It might take longer. You might not get all the streams in the world or whatever, but you actually get to sell your product and you can show that you actually sold something. Because most people's streaming numbers is Cap City. Like, that stuff be lies. Like, I don't believe that Drake just dropped the album today and he got a song on there called Give Me a Hug or something. It's not, you know, whatever. It's Drake, you know, he's doing his thing. But it's like the number one song on the streaming service. Why? Is that better than all the other 10 million songs that got dropped on Friday? No, it's a popularity contest. So I'd rather play it my way. I'd rather do direct to consumer and just go ahead and miss the middleman. We'll do the promotion on Spotify, Apple, so you can get that. But when you want to listen to my album digitally, you can listen to it on YouTube. because that's actually how I get paid, is off of YouTube because I'm monetized.
There you go. I love that. Yeah, and this video is yours to do whatever you want with it. So please put it up, monetize it, make money off it. I would love that. Would make me very happy.
Thank you.
And there's another thing that happened in Spotify. Not to like air out all their dirty laundry. They're gonna fucking try to
Talking
cancel.
about music business.
Yeah, but it's like it's a thing. They have ownership in some of the record labels. So the record labels push certain things, and then Spotify elevates it, and so it becomes a money machine for like the insiders. And it makes it really difficult for the independent artists to be found as a result. And people are catching on to it and starting to speak up against it. You know, I don't think I'm asking for anything novel. It's just like create a level playing field where everybody can compete, and you're not playing this nepotistic game that's basically ruining a lot of entertainment, because we're getting the same inbred fuckfest in music, and I think everyone's tired of it.
I totally agree.
Too strong?
I will say this one thing though. I do love the competition. I don't mind going up against major artists or major labels. I don't mind that. Like, I want it to be fair, but life isn't fair, and neither is business. Sometimes business is dirty. So I like being able to say like, oh, I need to make a song better because I need to get more placements. So it is a driving force in me. That's what continues to make me reach and create different music, so I can go ahead and have different things to pitch. So it's you know, you gotta be careful with it, but at the same time, it's also beautiful that I get to compete with these bigger artists, because I know when I listen to my music, I have confidence that it can compete on that level. You know what I mean? Certainly in hip hop.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah,
For sure.
But it's also yours. It's not like this overproduced amalgamation team that just constantly takes stuff and does the tricks and puts it back out. It's yours. It belongs to you.
Yeah, I mean,
There's something special about that.
right now rap has a terrible name. Like, I knew my music would be fine in this space, but I could have came up here and been saying all types of crazy stuff because of how hip hop is perceived. I could be talking about drinking lean and, you know, a bunch of N-words and F this and B's. And I know you was like, oh, we got a rapper. He could do that because you said you wasn't going to listen to my music. But I'm glad that I do something different. I have that type of stuff. Trust and believe that. My biggest song is called Sacrifice. It's all about that. But I also have music that is more soulful, more for the heart. So
I love that, man. I love that. Yeah, I try not to listen to anyone's music before they come on the show. I make it a point because I don't want to be the gatekeeper that I just was bitching about.
I love that. I respect
So
that.
I don't listen to anyone's music before they come on. It's an open platform, and then it's on the artist to kick ass, and then it's on the audience to let us know how they think about the artist. And I feel like that's a good swim lane for everybody. It's like we'll provide the platform and the hosting, and everything else just kind of falls into place. So,
Yep.
All right, we're going to get to the next track, which is called
Dream bigger.
Dream Bigger. All right, I'm going to mute and kick this off. You do you.
This ain't no beat switch up on this one. This is exactly how it sounds. Shout out to Curtis King for being featured on the song. Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Dream bigger. I need you to
Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Everybody got around me is sinners. Blessed up, still gon' be the winners. Too real, never hang with pretenders. Fight for what is right, we the top contenders. Where I came from, I always remember. We gon' make it, wasn't in their agenda. It's whatever, that's forever. Dream bigger. Told them dream bigger. Dream bigger. Dream bigger.
hold up.
Giant Jesus peace, I exercise my demons. My homie don't believe in God, he still send you to meet him. My whole life away, mixtape, no ceilings. And I believe in myself, don't care what you thinking. Hard, I'm trying to keep it cold like an ice pad. In the wealth we attract like aristocrat. Oh, you lose, why the hell you going do that? We gon' come right back, and then come right back. I need you to dream bigger, dream bigger. Everybody got around me is sinners. Blessed up, still gon' be the winners. Too real, never hang with pretenders. Fight for what is right, we the top contenders. Where I came from, I always remember. We gon' make it, wasn't in their agenda. It's whatever, that's forever. Dream bigger. Told them Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Dream bigger.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
People like that one. People like that one.
That's a good one, dude. That's a good one.
You have a very grandiose, beat selection.
Yeah.
It seems like it swells, like it's
I
very
like
large.
epic. I like epic. I look
is
at
a good word.
I look at this as I'm in the stadium right now with 1 million people. That's how I feel like this. Even though it's a very intimate setting, you guys don't know who the hell I am. To me, it's like 1 million people here to me. Because one person to me is 100,000. It's so great to hear one person hear my song. So I just want my music to have that feel on certain projects. The next project might not, but this one, I like that grand epic. I like that overproduction, that bigness. And that's why I say dream bigger, because we think very small sometimes. Oh, I need a new car, let me get this. Maybe if you can get, you could do certain things, you could get more. It's okay to dream bigger. You'll achieve more if you dream bigger.
Hell yeah, man.
Love that song.
It's a great message.
That music, dude, it's very like cinematic. Again, it's like that, the booming, whatever that bass drone was in there was like.
That 808 is rocking.
That's great. Yeah.
Smack-a-lacking.
Yes, it is. Straight up.
What's one thing we should know about you that we don't know about you?
I'm, believe it or not, a very calm, quiet person at times. Even though it seems like I talk a lot, I have a podcast, I do music, I can sit and be very quiet. I can actually pick up and read a book. I can just, chill. I can be very, very calm. I love that part of me. I can have that balance. But I also do love talk. Obviously, you could tell. The podcast going on for 8 fucking years. I love to rap. I do that. My job, literally, I'm a project manager, like my sister, and my job is to run meetings and get work from one place to the other with engineers. I have to talk all day, but I love the part about me that I can actually just sit and be quiet and be in my own thoughts. And that's when I really create the most, is when I'm just in my thoughts and I can think.
Hell yeah, man. I love that. What's one thing that you're hoping to get from this show by coming on and doing something like this? If you could put it out in the world for it to come back to you, thoughts or things. You talked about, being very intentional in your speech. What do you want from something like this?
Honestly, I just want you folks to really feel the love of my music and understand that in your life, I hope you have some love. I hope you have someone that loves you or something that you love to do, because the love is real. Like, you need to have that. Like, if you love what you do right here, it makes it completely worth it. And to me, I just don't feel like in this day and age we have enough love. It seems like in the past 4 or 5 years, due to everything, economics, when it comes to politics, geopolitical issues, we don't have love. It's like we forgot empathy. We forgot about love. Let's remember that, not just on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Let's remember to love our neighbor, treat our neighbor as if it is ourselves, and just have love. We need that. If we had more love in this world, we would be so much better.
Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. I think we lost ourselves in this game of rat race materialism. Mm-hmm. We focus on a lot. It's all the material shit that we focus on. At least it has been for the last decade plus, with a lot of conversations that I have with people. And I feel like we're forgetting the thing that's important, which is the community and all the people that make this worth doing.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you have all this stuff in the world, you get to enjoy it by yourself. That's like hell. If you get to the top and you're alone, what's the point?
Yeah.
We're neglecting the people around us for stuff and shit that's going to go into the earth that you can't take with you. It makes zero sense. This is the thing that people should be doing, is giving love and support to the world. Yep. That really hits me in a special place, man. I love that message.
Yeah, that's the whole album explores the multiple different elements of love. And I didn't perform it today, but even Invisible kind of talks about it while I was talking about all those fancy things like, Ferragamo and Gucci sneakers and all of that, is because I'm trying to get things so you can notice me. Because the one thing that I personally believe no one wants is to be unnoticed. Even if you're I'm very private, you still want people to notice you exist.
Right.
So that and materialism is one thing that we do to make people notice us. I have an Amazon problem. I don't know about everybody else in here. She laughing because she knows the truth. Look, they know, I have an Amazon problem. It was a package every day. My wife come home and what is this? I'm like, oh, I needed this for the studio, or I needed this for some clothes, or I needed this. I had a problem where I was like, okay, I'm not buying anything else from Amazon this year. Right, I swear that.
You got
Prime will get
Amazon
you.
now,
Oh my
right
God.
now. Give
And
it to me.
And where I live at, it comes same day. Like, it'll come like, what?
You got the drone delivery.
Boy.
Those drones are because of you.
So yeah, no, we don't got that, but I mean, like, the delivery is so quick. It's because I live not too far from the airport. But anyway, materialism is something I talk about also in this album because I do love things. I'm not afraid to say that. So I talk about it on a song called Diamond Tears with Little Navy, and it's more of a, I would say it's more of a modern song when it comes to him because he's like one of those type of rappers that use a lot of auto-tune and stuff. He killed the track, but we talk about that. It's materialism, and I do feel like I sometimes would buy things to replace love or the problems I had in my own life. So I totally get where you're coming from.
What an incredibly self-aware thing to say, what you just said. Because a lot of people don't get that. They don't understand why they're hitting that buy button. It's a dopamine hit because
yes,
you're
is.
trying to replace something that's missing. Being alone in your own thoughts is like the most important thing anybody could do. It's very uncomfortable because you start to see your flaws and your faults.
Yep.
And that's not a fun thing for anybody to see. Especially because the human ego just doesn't want you to see it. It just tries to prevent you from doing that. But if you get out of that loop of the ego, you start to spiral into the next step, which is like actual like growth, human growth, and it's uncomfortable. But comfort is the cousin of death.
Yes, it
and
is.
if you don't get outside your comfort zone, you can never grow. That's
Yes.
the only way you can do it, man.
That's
Only
right.
way. Only way.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna shut my face. We've got 2 more songs for the evening. I could philosophize about this.
We're gonna end you
for
guys out
2
with a little bit of party, a little bit of party. It is Valentine's Day, and I know the day is winding down, but a little bit more up-tempo stuff. One of my favorite songs called "Lost in a Bottle."
Okay.
Been there.
All right, I'm gonna kick this off. Over to you, just a sec.
Yep. Come on, I told you. Hey. I'm Puerto Rican, my plug, he from Mexico. All of my charges are federal. Had to leave Dallas and hit San Antonio. On the run, so I say vamonos. Ran across baddie, she Latino, ooh. She know that feelings be telling the truth. Love is real for the loot. I go boom, do, in cowboy boots. I like authentic, I do not do Tex-Mex. Only thing I text is undress. She know what's coming next like she a sidekick. No bruja, but she a temptress. We moving wet like we hitting the bench press. We get it straight like it's a perm press. She hit a lick and she wearing a red dress. Diablo, if you look close, she took me to a cantina. I got a sweet to drink margaritas, ass is shaking. Baby, I see you, feel like I'm dying. She the Grim Reaper, I am not slipping. Keep me a Nina, you can get jacked like Reacher. Got what I'm saying, room is spinning. Fuck it, I'm drunk and I'ma keep drinking, yeah. I done got lost in a bottle. Gonna be hungover tomorrow. Tequila entry got me hollow. Her body move, I'ma follow. We making bad decisions. Won't remember tomorrow. She took another shot. I order another bottle. I done got lost in a bottle. Gonna be hungover tomorrow. Tequila entry got me hollow. Her body move, I'ma follow. We making bad decisions. Won't remember tomorrow. She took another shot. I order another bottle. Dame otra. Pass me otra. What that mean? Give me another. Pass me another. Dame otra. Pass me otra. What that mean? Give me another. And pass me another, huh? She know that she is a baddie. Trusting you, don't get mad at me. Haters, they pop up attacking. I know that she won't be lacking. She tastes like agua fresca, but got a hell of a temper. Told me the love is real. I'm trying to keep down my liquor. She tell me keep on drinking. Another one not even thinking. So high I'm not even blinking. Coughing while I am breathing. Partying like it's the weekend. Hold up, is it the weekend? Sun is up, not even leaving. For another shot I am reaching, yeah. I done got lost in a bottle. Gonna be hungover tomorrow. Tequila entry got me hollow. Her body move, I'ma follow. We making bad decisions. Won't remember tomorrow. She took another shot. I order another bottle. I done got lost in a bottle. Gonna be hungover tomorrow. Tequila entry got me hollow. Her body move, I'ma follow. We making bad decisions. Won't remember tomorrow.
She took another shot. I order another bottle.
Cada forza così consana, cada consana così forza, di guardarmi un anti.
City amor. Thank you.
Big vibes, big
man.
vibes on
Appreciate
that.
it. Thank you.
Dude, that was a dope track, man.
Big shouts to the man them.
That's right. Yeah, Lost in the Bottle, man. I love that song. It's a great song to perform. One of my highest stream songs or whatever, but everybody love that song. I love that song.
That's
So
a
fun.
great song, man. I
Thank
love
you.
the horn section. That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to do a video for it. I really got to do a video for it. It's just taking forever because if you listen to the song, there's a lot going on.
man.
It's a whole party. And the second verse, I get like drunker. So like then like you could tell like I'm getting drunk during the whole thing. That's why I kind of slow down. I start rapping fast in the beginning, like because I'm Latino, so I'm doing it quick, rapping do. But the second verse, I'm like drunk. So I have a whole idea for the video, but I just gotta get the resources to do it. But I love that song.
Did you get consistent in the recording of this song? Were you getting more and more drunk during the recording of
Yes.
it?
Not me personally, no. That song would have been real messed up. I was like, I got lost in something. Hold up. The bottles.
Wait, run it back.
Run it back 8 times.
I
Hold
got
up.
it again. Give me one more shot.
No. I try to do it sober as possible when I record, a few things, but sober as possible. And I love recording in the morning. I believe in the golden rule. So I love recording in the morning.
Oh, that's the thing. So you record it in the AM.
AM early, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, holy
Damn,
shit.
for
That's
real?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be at work at 7 o'clock, like I said in the weekend. Work start at 7, gonna be tired, so
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So I record a lot of times before work, but I just love that I got my energy up before I go to the gym or something. I'm ready to go, so love recording at that time.
That's awesome. I know you like the cough thing you were doing. You got like a very theatrical thing to your performance too, and it's a lot of fun, man. I dig it. This is great. This is great music, man. I really dig this.
I love that song, man. That's my joint.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, all right. So we have an album dropping today.
Sure, The Love Is Real.
The Love Is Real. Hell yeah. And I'm gonna. Can we? Is it anywhere streaming? Can we get a link to put in the description on YouTube when this goes up?
Yes.
so people can
So
find it?
the whole album is available on YouTube only, or vinyl or CD.
Okay.
That's it. So you can
Like
listen
that.
to Lost in a Bottle. You can listen to Runaway. You can listen to The Weeknd on actual Spotify, Apple, whatever you have. But if you want to listen to the full album, there's only 2 ways to get it. One is Jimmy Be Fearless on YouTube. Go to the playlist. It's called The Love Is Real. You can listen to the entire album, or buy the vinyl or the CD, which is what I would prefer, because vinyl is mixed for vinyl, so it has a different feel. And then
Yeah.
the CD, that's that 16-bit, that original type stuff. And also, the cover is dope. Hey, baby, can you pull up the cover real quick? Pick it up, the CD. The cover is dope. It's a collectible item, so you can actually, have something to just keep. You know what I mean? It's not just, oh, this is just some rap album. No, something that you can have and keep.
I'm gonna get this up on the
Hey,
screen
look at
there.
that. Technology.
There you go. You guys can see that.
The vinyl's on the way. The vinyl's is a different cover, actually. It's a different heart. So, yeah, vinyl's going to be crazy. So, yeah, that's how you can listen to it. And I'll give you the link and all that fun stuff.
Hell yeah, man! I want to make sure we're putting your stuff in the description so people can find you. I love your music, man.
Did you design your art?
Yes.
I fuck with you, bro.
So that color,
I fuck with you, dog.
that color is throughout all of my promotion. That color is very, very important to me. It kind of represents, it's like almost the color of blood, when it hits oxygen and all of that stuff. So it's like I'm bleeding with the heart, but still the heart is on top of that. So it's very symbolic why I chose that actual deep red color. And I love for album covers to have like something big statement, like a statement. So yeah, I made it my own. Yep.
Nah, I fuck with you, dog.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. DIY, brother. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Plus, it's hard to tell a designer, like a cover designer, like, hey, this is my thoughts. They're gonna give you something that's their interpretation, which sometimes is great. But I wanted this one to be a little bit more intimate because this album is very intimate.
I feel the same way, bro.
Yeah.
It's really hard to project your ideas onto another human being and then be like, I can't be disappointed because you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
You didn't articulate it the way you
Right.
wanted it to. It's like, it's better to keep certain things in your hands if you're capable of doing it. I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, one time for an album I had came out with a few years ago called Five, I gave the dude all my songs before they was released. Like, hey, listen to this, and then I'm gonna give you this picture, make the album. And it wasn't what I was expecting, and I know he didn't listen to the songs, so I was just like, it's cool, I like it, it's nice, but nah, forget that. I'd rather be more me. You know what I mean? Maybe the next song, the next album, Fortuna, which is the next song where it's from, I think I'm gonna hire somebody to help out with the vision, because I know exactly what I want. So now it's a lot easier. Like, this is exactly what I want. Can you please do this? So I know what the actual color number I want to be the background and all of that. So yeah, having the vision, being able to do it, execute on it is key, man. I love that part of the music.
That being said, do you plan on making beats for yourself anytime soon?
You said beats?
Yeah. It's like,
I used to make beats.
okay.
Back in the day, I used to make beats. More sample heavy, up north, boom bap. That's like where I came from. That's my music originally was. So I dropped the album a couple years ago called Kobayashi, which was...
Kobayashi.
So if you know Unusual Suspects, you had Kaiser Soze.
Yeah.
The lawyer name was Kobayashi. My album was based off a story of if Kobayashi killed Kaiser Soze and took his place. So I made a whole album about that.
You made a whole album
Bro,
based off of that?
you're a
I'm
straight,
dead ass
you're an actual artist, bro.
I'm dead serious. It's
an
bugged
artist for
out,
real.
but it was just, I love that movie, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna come up with this fun idea. But that's my original, that's how my beats always sounded. It was like boom bap. But the music now that I get from like BeatStar or other engineers, it's stuff that I don't think I could do unless it took me years to do it. Because the stuff that they produce is so beautiful, it just inspires me so much. And I'd rather focus on the artistry, the lyrical side, rather than the beats, man.
I get you.
But that's why I love you, because you can do both. You can make dope lyrics and play it. I like, yo.
Midnight Milk is a talented
I'm trying to
man.
tell you.
It was you closed out season 2 for us last year.
I
Season
did.
3 or
Yup.
whatever.
It was 3.
It was amazing, man. It was one of my favorite shows we've ever done.
Me and my wife was sitting there like,
It made me cry literally on the internet.
I'm trying to tell you, me and my wife was just sitting there like, this is what you were gonna do? I was like, I don't have no music that sounds like him. So I'm just gonna do me and pray to God it sounds aight, because your music is, I
Well,
swear.
I'm glad
man.
I got to be here for you, bro.
Thank you.
Straight up.
When you stepped in, I was like, do I know you? Like, I was starstruck on some reels. I was like, no, I
Oh,
think I
shit.
know boy, yo. Like, and then I was like, oh, my wife's like, he was the dude that performed. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's why I came up to you. I was like, I gotta go talk to him, man. So
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. It's so dope. I appreciate it, man. It's
Fuck
great.
yeah, dude. I love this little community that we're creating, dude. It's the best. I just this has been a really fun project. I would never have met you otherwise. Like, I love this, man. I absolutely, genuinely, really, truly love this. This has been so much fun for me. Selfishly, I get the best seat in the house because I get to sit and like get private concerts from guys like Midnight Milk, yourself, and like a lot of other wonderful, talented people. So I want to keep doing this for as long as we possibly can, man. Thank you so much for coming in. We've got one more track in here for the evening. I'm going to cue this up, and then we'll do our wrap-ups, and we'll get out of everyone's hair. Thank you guys so much for paying attention. I'll cue this up, and then we'll get to going. You ready?
All right. Very different song, guys. Bear with me. I just did this one, so don't know it too well, so we're going to try. All right. Let's go.
I understand why you left. My stress became your stress. Lord knows I get high on my lows. Wounds been exposed. Grew up in chaos, my cover zone. Put in a war zone, feel right at home. Feel like a general when the peace is on. Battlefield fighting, but enemies gone. Be at the beach, get mad at the sand. Hate the winter time, I hate summer plans. Hate being home, complain traveling. Then I start to grin when things get grim. DNA, born with ADHD, so MAD, blow up TNT, tryna flee, but you catch the debris. That is on you, too close to me, warning signs seen easily. Yeah, my thoughts are killing me softly. Fat boy since age 3, I love to feed, lust, greed, my afflictions, but I know my real addiction. I get high off my lows, off my lows. Getting drunk off my sorrows. How I change, baby, I don't know. I get high off my lows, off my lows. getting drunk off my sorrows. How I changed, baby, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'ma change like exchanging euros for bills, grow so I can reach heights that's unreal. Wanna feel heaven while I'm still here, paradise without fear, mission clear. But just in case I relapse, I gotta remember that I get high off my lows, off my lows. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta remember that I get high off my lows, off my lows. Oh,
Yeah!
Thank y'all, man. I never really done a song like that before, and I really wanted to, and it took a long time, but I love that song.
It was a great
We
song.
loved it too.
Why
So
was
we
there,
loved it too.
what was there? Was there hesitancy for doing that? Why the hesitancy?
Not hesitancy, I just didn't know I could do anything
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Because I don't sing like that. You know
got
what I
a
mean?
great voice, man.
That just, thank you, I appreciate that. My engineer was like, hey man, you need to sing some more, bro. And I was like, no, I do the hippity hops, you know what I mean? The rapping. So I can mix the rap with that, you know, and that's, like I said, you can hear the Eminem influence, you know,
For sure.
ADHD, so,
For sure.
you know, MAD,
ADHD,
blow up,
MAD,
TNT.
bro. That was hard shit right there, bro. That
That's
shit was
right, I love
gasoline.
that song. Thank you. But yeah, that I don't know. One day I was walking around and I heard that beat and I was like, I get high off my lows. I was like, ooh, I can sing that. I don't suck like that bad. Like my voice can do that. I can hit that, you know. And I was like, that is very true to me. Like I am, and I know we didn't talk about this, but I'm a person that can wallow in depression. I can sit around and sulk. I can let the world get mad at me. Like in that song I said, be at the beach and get mad at the sand. I hate the wintertime. I hate summer plans. Hate being home, complain traveling. Like I can sometimes hate everything and just be so mad. So I have to realize that the thing that makes me the happiest is when I'm unhappy. So I have to self-reflect and just check myself. And that's why I say my main addiction is I get high off my lows, getting drunk off my sorrows. How I change, baby, I don't know. So that song is just really, yeah.
Damn.
That's like very deep, man. Again, like you're a very self-aware person. Like,
Try to be.
Yeah, that's well, most people aren't. Self-awareness died in like 2012, man. But now your music's amazing. Like you're such a fun, happy person, and like you're so great to listen to. I can't thank you enough for driving all the way from Dallas to do this, man. Like this is so
Thank
great.
you for this opportunity. We're talking about. Like,
This is-
thank you
yeah.
for this. Thank you for fitting me in. Thank you for calling me while I was at the airport and telling me about this and being open to hip hop. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. You open door whenever you guys want. If you want to bring back everybody, all the singers, everyone, the whole crew.
I'll bring the gang.
We got to figure out a way to do this. And thank you to Midnight Milk for coming back on the show to guest host. I absolutely love you, man.
Dude.
Thank
It
you.
was a great time.
Thank
It
you
was a
very
blast.
much, man.
I'll do it again.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And thank you guys so much for watching either live or after the fact.
Thank y'all.
Thank you to Oak Hill Social. Be sure to check us out for another episode of Local Sets ATX. We will see you on the internet. Good night, everybody. Yeah.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we're out of here in 3, 2, 1.